Hello, guys. Now, tonight, oh, yes, the conversation is grown and the tea is served with elegance. See, you are in for a treat tonight because this New Year special opens with Ree and I sharing honest New Year realizations, like what 2025 taught us, and also what and how we're going to move differently in the new year.
Right.
Then the conversation levels up with the practical insight from a fitness coach and a financial planner. That's right. We're building muscles physically and financially this year. Okay. And don't forget, a new year also comes with celebration. So we're going to be celebrating growth, impact, and consistency throughout the show with community recognition. Okay. So I need you guys to hang in there with us to the end because you just might be a recipient of an award or recognition. So let's go ahead and grab our drink and let's sip on the truth gracefully, of course. So, we done made it to 2025, 2026, haven't we?
You go to four, baby. You going back, honey?
I know I ain't trying to go backwards now. I ain't trying to go backwards. I don't know what's going on.
We made it. We made it. It's a new year, new perspective, new insight. It's we here.
That's right. It's a new everything.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So, as our guests or our viewers come on in, I see we got three people watching. I don't see no hello, no hey, or nothing. How y'all come into people's house and don't speak?
I know that's right.
Who's here? We got three people watching. Who's here? It's a new year now. You can't be coming in all camouflage and not saying anything. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I guess they're a little bit shy right now. So we're going to go ahead and oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. Well played, Ken 6003. I only got one brother, so I know that's TJ. Hey, TJ. Thank you for speaking, coming into people's house and speak. We appreciate that. Anybody else? Okay, there go our faithful Miss Roro.
Hey,
She don't
Roro.
never miss a show. She don't never miss a show. That's my sister, Roro. And we're expecting my other sister coming in. She'll be in here shortly. Okay, 6 people in here. All right. Anybody else want to speak? There we go. Hey, Erlisa. Another loyal.
Hey.
Welcome 2026. What's up, Robert? Thank you for coming. That's what I'm talking about. 4 out of 6 people speaking. I'll take that.
That's all we need.
That's all we need. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, here we go. Hey,
Hello.
hey, Trenton. Welcome, man. Long time no see, Trent. I'm glad to see you in the chat. Oh, I'm feeling old. My son friends coming in here. I'm feeling, oh yeah.
They
Okay,
said
you
put
want
the
to
sweat on the screen.
let's see. Wait a minute. Huh? Okay, there we go. Hey, mom. Thank you for coming in, mama. We about to get started now. We got 6 people in. Look like almost all of them don't speak to us. They already don't speak to us. So I love that. We about to go ahead and get started. You guys are in for a treat. For sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, Ree. I guess we can start off by like reminiscing, thinking back, like how did 2025 made its imprint on us? And like how did we or who did we become? Who did we become in 2025?
Okay. You want to know how did it impact, or just
Yes.
2025 was a year of revelation for me. I seen a lot of stuff was being revealed and how people really are. And also it made me stronger because I went through, I went through a lot. I had
Yeah.
at the beginning of the year I got laid off. Then
Mhm.
of course they called me back, but in the process of calling me back, I was going through some stuff with my mother. So it kind of had me in between, like, I had to become strong. And
Yes.
being the only person strong and you don't have nobody to lean on, it can get hard and it can be lonely. The days you want to cry, you got to keep on, being strong for your mother, for my mom or whatever. But it taught me, like I said, it showed me who people really were. You lost people, you lost friends, you gained new ones. You know who was there for you and who wasn't. That's what 2025 gave me, the year of revelation.
Oh, wow. And I agree with all of that you said. Like, the hardest times is where you really find out who are your real friends.
Yes.
That's the tester during the hardest times. It's all good and fancy when everything's going good. Of course, you're gonna have friends. Everything's going good, but when you get those little parts in your life, when life be lifing,
Mm-hmm.
then you see who stick around or not. Let's see. As for me, um, for me, we're also friends and we also co-workers. So yes, that event, the layoff and everything that happened at the beginning of the year, that was something else. You
Yes,
know
it
what I'm saying?
was.
That hurt in my heart because I couldn't control anything. But if I had my way, I did things a little bit different, but I had no control of it. And I had to see a bunch of good people who learned how to work together, not only co-workers, but friends. And we became family. And to
Right.
see that we can no longer be together like that. So that took a big toll on me. Um, when that happened, I was kind of expecting for the personal relationship to kind of dwindle a little bit, but not
Yeah.
as it did. I was trying to hold on to this shit as long as I could, just try to, keep us together. But sometimes the effort is not enough because it's not just me what I want, it's not just what you want. It has to be everybody what everybody want. Hey, oh, let's see. Erlisa says, I learned to leave motherfuckers where they got me fucked up at. I love that
I'm
saying,
trying
Erlisa.
to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
I love that. What's up, the Watson family in the house? Happy New Year and good evening. I see Wilt. Oh, you got some jokes. Oh, Lord, I'm scared, Wilt. I'm scared.
Go
I'm
ahead with
scared.
them. Bring them out.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no. But yes, so that's where it really taught me. No matter how much you feel about a friendship, relationship, or whatever it may be, family too, friends too, it doesn't matter. The other person on the other side would have to feel the same. I agree. Now,
Right.
are you proud of the person 2025 shaped you to be?
Yeah, I'm proud of me every year, honey. Every year. But yeah, like I said, it made me a little stronger. You get to see stuff for what it is. You get a clear vision of things. Oh yeah, I'd say it made me a little tough because I had a little soft spot, and you want to help everybody, and it just made you realize that, hey, you have to do for you. You have to slow down for you. So yeah.
That's right. Yes. Miss Roro say, taught her how to grow. And I agree with you. Like what happened this year, I wouldn't say made me tough, but I'll say made me sharpen. Now I'm sharp now.
Yeah.
I'm on it. I'm not so naive as I
Yeah.
was beforehand. Now I'm like, okay, if this is what you're gonna give me, I'm gonna receive. But in the back of my head, I'm gonna always have that let's see type of
Yeah.
thing. And over time, it's gonna reveal its own what's real. So I've
Right.
I've been a little sharper now. I'm a little sharper with what I went through. All right. Let's see. Let me think about anything else. Now let's talk about like what patterns did you repeat even after promising yourself that you wouldn't? And this could be across the board, anything.
Uh, holding on to those, keeping in touch with people you don't have no intentions of doing nothing with. I'll say that. Men.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. What patterns did I repeat? Me, I hate to give up on people. Like I have a mindset of, well, if I can do it and I do this, I do that, then they can too. Maybe they need just a little bit more time. Like I've been repeating, like not knowing when to let go and let things be.
Okay.
Like I don't want to even believe it. I said, can't be, huh? Not letting go. Let's see, 2025 was for accountability. All right, Robert.
Yep.
And
It made people have to stand up too.
Yes.
You were part of a gospel group that has no church.
Oh.
Well, I got a church to go to regardless. My daddy was pastor, so I'm in there.
Look, it's crazy. Yes. See, that's mine, Miss Roro. Giving people chances. Having grace and stuff, giving people chances, grace and mercy.
I agree. You gave a lot of chances.
That's right. And I think that's my girl Orlisa's favorite statement, grace and mercy. But now I just had to learn when to let that go. I give grace and mercy, sure enough, but when to let that go. That's what I had to learn.
Right.
Why do familiar disappointments feel safer than unfamiliar growth? And I think this right here is probably the reason why I give people so many chances and don't know when to let go. It's because when I've known somebody for a certain amount of time,
you expect it.
Yeah.
You already know what to expect. So if I move forward with someone else, I have to let my guard down to get to know them a little more. And when they do the same thing that I just got over, it's like, okay, all right, I'm done. Yeah. So yeah.
And I'm like, when I'm familiar with you, I tend to say, well, I don't invest this time.
Yeah.
I invest this time in you. So how come I can't give you a chance, give you another chance, or give you some extra time? Because we already have time invested.
Right.
So okay, that is a good discussion, and we're not finished with this yet. But let's go ahead. Audience, help us wish and welcome Coach Bond to the stage. He's a fitness coach who believes results don't come from motivation. They come from discipline. He's here to remind us that wellness isn't seasonal. Excuses don't burn calories. Okay. And consistency is the real glow up. Okay. Welcome to the stage, Coach Bond. Thank you, sir, for coming in tonight.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
Now, I am a talker. Let me tell you this, Jacoby. I'm a talker. I have a list of questions and all that for you. But before I start, is there anything you want to start with?
No, not really. Let's go ahead and shoot the
question. Fire it off.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You ready for it? All right now. All right, sir. Now, let me ask you this. How do you set fitness goals that are realistic and not just a new year hype? How do you help your clients do that?
Well, first you want to identify your why. So from my 14 years of experience in the fitness industry, right, most of my clients come in with one of three emotions. Either they're overly ambitious because of the hype of, hey, new year, new me. I need to try to do what I didn't do last year, or they get a health scare, so they're kind of forced to come in, or they just basically was pushed or motivated by someone outside themselves. So what I tell my clients when they first come in during the consultation, hey, after all the emotions subside, how do you feel then? Because that's when realization kicks in, and that's when you know if you really want to actually do this. So that's when the real story starts.
Right.
So once they identify that, then we have the conversation, and if they still feel like they want to move forward, then that's when we start.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, not to get too personal on here, but baby, I done started over, started over, and started over again. But I'm not giving up, coach. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Now, this is the reason why I keep starting and stopping. Okay, see, I'm telling on myself, audience. I'm telling on myself because of the time it takes for me to see results. So how long should someone really expect before seeing some changes?
All right, so that's the realization. So what you want to realize is, hey, if I've been sedentary for years, if I have hip pain, if I have shoulder pain, if my lower back is tight, pain is not normal during a workout. So you want to be pain free, but you want to feel that burning sensation, but you don't want to be in pain. Pain is the ultimate, I guess you can say, motivation killer. So if you get to the point where you realize, hey, I got a lot of stuff, get a fitness assessment, and identify your muscle imbalances. Identify why you're having this pain, and then learn how to fix that. So, and when you realize that, it's like, oh, I can't just go straight into working out. This is going to be a process. It took me years to get my body in this state. It's going to take longer than a month or 2 months when it comes to reaching their goal. And also, you don't want to reach the goal too fast, because most clients come in saying, "Hey, I want to tone up. It's the same thing. I want to tone up. I want to lose this stomach. I want to grow my glutes, and I want to be this weight." But when it comes to fat loss and weight loss, that's two different things. So right, it's not the same thing. So if you want to lose fat, that's going to be a slower, more methodical process.
Yes, and what I want to do. So that explains why I don't see the results too fast. My sister in the chat says you feel the results before you see them. Well, yeah.
Right. And the first thing you want to measure is body fat. That's the real indication. When you say you want to tone up, you want to look at the body fat, not your overall weight, because a lot of like people have in their mind, well, when I was this weight when I was younger, I looked this way. That's not the body you have now. It's not the body you had when you was younger.
Yeah, you are set. I agree with you. You setting yourself up for failure if you, like me, 42 years old. I'm 42 years old, and I'm gonna say I want to be the same weight as I was in high school. My hormones and everything else done changed, baby.
Right.
Ain't no way I can get back. Well, it probably is a way, but I don't want to go back. I'm trying to get something in between. Okay, so now this is a big one for me too, and probably for Ree, because I think Ree had a gym membership at one time. I did, and I knew I wasn't gonna stick with it. I don't know why I didn't join the gym, but no. Okay, so check this out, Coach Bond. Is working out at home just as effective as the gym?
No. Short answer, no.
Oh man.
Unless you
Why
have a home
not?
gym. Unless you have a home gym.
Okay.
And here's why. You can only do so much at home. Now, can you get a pretty good, I guess you could say, strength cardio workout at home? Yes. Can you improve at home initially in that first phase? Yes.
Yeah.
But eventually, you're going to need a good amount of resistance to break that muscle down. So
Okay.
you can't lift lightweight forever and expect certain results. You're gonna have to pick something heavy up. So that unless you got a home gym, now if you got a home gym, you got a good amount of equipment and you got enough weight to actually like challenge yourself, then yes. But otherwise, no.
Okay. So from what I'm getting, let me repeat for the audience because this is where I'm getting what you're saying. Yes, working from home would be great for me because I'm a beginner. You know, I'm not like I'm used to lifting weights or anything. I could start doing the weights at home if I want, but guess what? My body is gonna get used to it, and my body is gonna ask for more, more, and more. I don't got them type of weights at the house. I need to join a gym eventually.
Correct. And
Mm,
you always want to move in a, I guess you can say, a more methodical way. You want to know exactly what you're doing and why you're doing it.
Yeah.
You don't want to do the randomness, which is this is the thing that I get all the time.
uh-huh.
Cardio.
Okay.
May go to one or two random strength machines, and then go back to the cardio. And
Mhm.
hey, I did my workout. Nah, that's that's not. You may not even need what you just did, and you continue that cycle over and over again. I see it all the time, and you have no real direction. So, and it's hard to progress with no real direction. As a matter of fact,
Right.
each muscle groups each muscle group need 50 or more reps a week, um, 10 to 10 or more sets for each muscle group to grow on a weekly basis.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you may be overworking and underworking and not even know it because everything is random.
See, guys, I would recommend you to have a consultation with a fitness coach, aka someone like Coach Bond, so you can check yourself and see if you're underworking or overworking. It could be either way. Now, Coach Bond, my sister says, what are some things you look for to determine if a gym is good?
The gym or the trainer?
Hmm. So, Christy, what you want, girl? Reply in that chat. Are you really questioning the gym itself or the trainer? Or
But I go
I don't
ahead.
know. Okay, she said the gym. She said the gym.
All right. So with a gym, you want a mix of everything because you're gonna go through different phases. Of course, you want like cardio equipment. You want to make sure it has free weights, and you also want to make sure it's a good amount of machines. But here's the reality to that: wherever
Mhm.
you go, you can actually make it work. It just depends on like the layout and your program. That's it. So you can make any program fit any gym. You just got to know how to adapt and use what's available.
Mhm. Great answer. I love that, Coach Bond. Now, I'm your Facebook friend, and I see you do different things with your clients, including like I don't, I think the word is assistant stretching or something like
Right.
that.
Assisted stretching. So I'm also a stretch therapist. Right.
Oh, perfect. So this is what I want to ask you in regards to that. How important is stretching and mobility?
Right.
Very important. That's gonna increase longevity. So if you're too tight, say you're on your fitness journey and you have like quads too tight, hamstrings too tight, and or it's a problem area that you can't really progress. If a muscle is too tight, circulation is bad. If circulation
Mm,
is bad,
Right.
that muscle can't even get the proper nutrients, and it can't heal the way it's supposed to either. So being too tight and not having mobility could pretty much hijack your fitness journey.
My.
And it can cause you to hold stress in your body. So stretching releases stress.
Hmm.
So,
Man. So I need to do more stretching, guys. I can at least start off with some good stretching before I get too hardcore into them weights. Now for the chat, it says definitely extremely important to loosen up or warm up before a workout. And that corresponds with what Coach Vaughn just said. We want to get that body warmed up, get that circulation going so your body can receive that workout that you're about to do and actually count. You know what I'm saying? All right. I am enjoying this session. So before I let you go, I do want to, I guess, get your information just in case there's somebody in the chat that wants to take advantage of your online services.
okay.
Okay. So if you could send that to me real quick and I'll put that up possibly after the show in the comment section or something on my page because we need to get some resources to the people.
Okay. Is it okay if I just post it in the chat?
Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right. But you can reach me on IG at Coach Bond Fitness, and that's what I'm posting in the chat right now.
Okay, y'all heard him in the chat. You do not have to be where he at. We are in 2026, so we have online services available. So there's no excuse not to build the muscles this year. Stop putting it off. And Coach Vaughn, you know I'm going to have to harass you one more time. I want to share a phrase, and I want your perspective on it. Okay.
Okay.
The phrase is, most people don't want change. They want comfort with better outcomes.
Correct. That is absolutely correct. Most people don't want change, absolutely, but they know it's necessary. So, and comfort that's the biggest battle. If you can accept that you're going to be uncomfortable your whole journey, you will actually succeed. Other than that, you're going to struggle.
Yeah, I love that answer. That makes so much sense. And I think that's probably how come some people like me start, stop. As soon as I feel uncomfortable or I don't see no results, there I go. But hey, I'm still fighting now. I'm gonna get this shit together.
Mhm.
So we appreciate you, man. I appreciate you taking the time out and coming on the show and helping us, trying to set ourselves straight for this new year. And
No
hope
problem.
to have you on again.
All right. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you. You have a good night.
All right. You too.
Bye-bye. Look at that. Look at that, Ree. See, we needed to hear that, girl, because we got our own thing. We need to get together this year. Okay. So let's go ahead and move forward. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take a little
Lose
time.
that gut and build that butt. Don't you quit because it's time to get fit. I know that's right.
All right now. I love that now. And hey, how you doing, Miss N.O. Brass and crew? Love to see you. Glad to see you. You here just in time because we're about to do some community recognitions. First up, we're going to recognize our most loyal viewers. How do you get into this category? Most loyal viewers are those who consistently showed up every show. These people on this list never missed a show. They stayed engaged and they stood with the conversation. Loyalty like this doesn't go unnoticed. It's felt, it's appreciated, and tonight we crown you. Congratulations, Miss Rowe, the Watson family. Yes, yes. Derek from I Show Receipts, and I can't forget my boy Bear, I Show Receipts. And Queen Kaliko, congratulations, guys. I'm recognizing you for the most loyal viewers. We appreciate you. Okay. Next thing we're going to take a look at is our most engaged viewers. Now, these individuals, they stay actively participating in the comment section. They spark dialogue and they keep the conversation alive. Even some of these stir up a little mess in that comment section, and I love to see it. It's heard and it's honored. Congratulations to the most engaged viewers. Thank you, Erlisa, for being there for us. Thank you to the Prince of the Talk Box. We appreciate you. And thank you to New Orleans Brass and Crew.
Right.
Thank you so much, ladies, for keeping that comment, that chat box boxing. All right. Thank you. Next up, we're going to do some recognition to this person. Now, this person loves to stay in the background. I'm sorry, girl. I'm apologizing in advance because I'm about to put you out there real quick. Put you out there. I apologize. But this person, she is consistently bringing forward like thought provocative ideas and challenges that challenges our perspective as well. So keep this in mind, viewers. When the conversation hits differently, it usually starts here with my girl, Darnell. Congratulations, Darnell. We really appreciate you. Okay? Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Thank you. All right. So that is the community recognition part of the show. I do want to let y'all know I want to see more names.
Yes.
We want to see more names on this list. So as you can see, we have like 15 people watching, but maybe like I'm a guess, maybe like 6 people chatting in the chat. So hey, I want to see your names up there. I want to see you guys interact a little more. Okay, so next we're gonna take a look at the guest. I know we only been on for like 4 or 5 months. I don't know. We've been on since September, but I still feel the need to recognize our guests. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a little recap. Let's do a little recap.
Years ago, and I noticed that there was a
Uh-oh. I know you lying. Yeah, please bear with us. Look like it froze up a little bit. Let's try it again. Let's give it a little time to catch up.
And it's rolling now.
Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, God. I know God darn well. See, Derek, I know what y'all going through. Let me tell you, if you guys have a little time, go ahead and subscribe to I Show Receipts, please. Those two men over there do a great job covering stories like paranormal stories, politics, and other things that the mainstream media do not cover. So go on over there. They're on YouTube. I Show Receipts. Okay. Derek, I know what y'all go through now. These technical issues. Now I had this thing all loaded up. I done played it about 5 different times. It worked well. Now when I'm on the screen, I'm going to act up.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Unbelievable. Hey, how you doing, Corey? You say I'll never speak to you in the chat. Ree is my witness. I'm speaking to you tonight. Hey, Corey, how you doing? Welcome. And I agree. We are the nation. Thank you, sir, for joining us tonight. So let's see if this thing play now. I'm going to give it one more time. Let's see. I know you're lying. I'm gonna try it this week.
Ain't that something?
Ain't that something? Let me do this. I'm gonna remove some of this stuff. And then I'm gonna look because I want y'all to see this video. I have to do a recap on my boys. So you guys can see who you're gonna choose.
Single man, and I tried the dating scene, the dating apps about 10 years ago. And I noticed that there was a lot of women. I mean, I had up to at least 15 women contact me. And it seems to me that every single one of them had been in bad relationships, had a lot of bad.
Yeah.
And it got to the point I literally felt like I was a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I get on the phone with them, oh, he did me wrong.
Oh, baby, I ain't talking about nothing in the past.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
There's a lot of women that have been through traumatic situations. And for me as a single man, I feel like I'm apologizing for shit I didn't do.
For me, it's kind of like you know how you go fishing and you finally hook the fish, right? So the fish be trying to fight to get off the hook. I'm that fish. If you let me go, I'm a run. Like it's a lot more descriptive that I need to put.
Intimacy don't start with the questions you ask me. It starts within me. The first thing about intimacy is not the conversation. It's not the talk. What talk is the conversation. It's not what you're doing, when you're doing, and how you're doing. The very first thing with intimacy with me is our very first kiss. Intimacy. I can't even fucking say the word now. But
how you gonna get to that point if y'all not dating?
Right.
You ain't got the date. Look, it's a vibe. No, it's not a vibe. Look, let me tell you.
She got to the vibe. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not. Don't make it seem like I'm better than anybody. No, I'm just. We have our what we like, and she was about a solid 4.5, maybe 5. You know, look wise, but she said she's cool. She got an ambition. Man, we could sit back and we could have a whole conversation. I could talk to you. I could pour into you, but that'd be it. It's not gonna be nothing more, nothing less. We're just gonna be cool. We could sit back and have it.
I don't know how any of y'all go to the casino, right? But you got nickel machines. The thing about a nickel machine is you ain't gonna never lose, but you ain't gonna win big either. See what I'm saying? It's safe. Same thing with a situationship. In a situationship, you ain't got to put out everything. You get what you want and get out. You good. But it comes to when you go play blackjack and you putting thousands of dollars up. Oh, but if you hit the jackpot, you balling. But if you lose big. That's the same thing with dating.
Bam. That's our little recap right there, guys. I say I had to do this. I want to make sure you guys know who you guys going to be voting for. So let me go ahead and pull up the first reward that we're going to be voting for. Let's see. Let me pull it up.
Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.
I am. Now, I did you guys a favor. I put the guests in order of what the recap is. The first person you see was Derek. I show receipts, and then next was Ian that gave his snippet, and then we have Black A-Rab, we had Alan, and then we have Michael. So they're in order of the way they presented in that recap. The first award that we're going to talk about is the most unfiltered guest. Now keep this in mind. The most unfiltered guest is the guest who showed up with no script, no filters, and no fear. When that mic was on and the truth was out, this guest delivered. Vote now. Put in the chat, who is the most unfiltered guest? I see a vote for Ian, number 2.
One vote.
I know it's hard. And no, you cannot vote for 2 people. We need one. Who is the most unfiltered guest? We got 1 vote for N. We got 2 votes for N. Come on now. Come on now.
Y'all vote. Y'all come on and vote. You can vote for yourself if you want.
We got 3 votes for N. Who is the most unfiltered guest?
Can we vote?
Got 11 people. We got 11 people in this chat. And we only got 3 votes, all of them for N so far. We need 2 more votes and we're going to close this one out. I'll take 5 people vote out of 11 that we have present. All right. You're going to go ahead with the big fish N number 2. N, the viewers are showing you some love, baby. Give me 1 more. Give me 1 more. We got 4 votes for N. It's not like it's gonna matter anyway because N is winning this.
Right.
Come on, 1 more vote. Okay, I got you. I must respect the N. Great, great. So we got N. So N is the winner for the most unfiltered guess. The same guests are up for this one as well. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next vote. This is now we're voting for the most favorable guest. Again, the same guest, same order as what you've seen in the recap video. Now, this particular guest, pick one, the guest whose presence resonated the most with the audience and the room alike. This honor celebrates authenticity, impact, and a perspective that connected, inspired, and elevated the conversation. When the discussion ended, their voice is the one that stayed with us. Vote now. Who would you like to receive the most favorable guest? 1 for Derek. Come on now. All right now, Queen. Kaliko, you going with Derek as well? We got 2 for Derek. 1 for N. N, they love you, man. They doing oh my God. We got 2 for Derek.
We got 2 and 2.
2 for N. We got N.
I like everybody.
I know. Come on now. We got 3 for N, 1 for Derek, 2 for Derek. So we got 2 for Derek. Is that my 5? That's the 5 out of 10. God damn it. Oh man, come on now. Y'all gonna let N win this? N got both of them. N is the most favorable, and N is the most unfiltered.
Everybody not voting. Somebody else got to vote.
We got 11 people in this chat, and we had 5 votes.
Come on now, somebody else got to vote.
I want 2 more votes. Look at him. Okay, we ain't gonna settle. We ain't settled this yet. Another 1 for N. We gonna settle this. Look like all of us for N. That damn N. N, is you in this damn chat? That's what I want to know. Are you in this chat, N? All right. We'll let that be for now because we have another guest for you guys. So joining us is a person, a financial planner who believes discipline is wealth and your bank account should reflect your growth, not your excuses.
All right now.
He or she is here to help us move into the new year with clarity, strategy, and coins that make sense. Let's go ahead and welcome up Mr. Jamal Richmond and Miss Loretta Allen. Welcome, guys. We're happy to have you.
Hello.
Nice to see you, Miss Loretta.
Hello.
That's right. Turn on that camera, Jamal.
How we doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Doing?
How y'all doing tonight?
We're great tonight. I am helping
Okay.
families and everything.
All right now. I number one, I want to thank you guys for coming on my show. I appreciate both of you guys coming in kind of like at the last minute. I'm like a procrastinator in regards to that. And that's one of my New Year realizations is to improve that. So it's up to y'all how y'all want to do it. I mean, y'all got 15 minutes to show up, show out. Y'all showed up, so time to show out. You got 15 minutes to go, and then I have some little questions for you guys as well.
Well, I mean, we're on Zoom with our business partner, Miss Latrista Addison. So I mean, we all work together, right?
Oh my! See, he putting my business out here, y'all. Yes,
you know,
I do now.
For everybody who don't know, Miss Latrista is a licensed insurance agent with the great company, Primerica Financial Services. So we just want to come on and just show love and support for our sister and helping her build her business. But this is a platform to talk about an opportunity. So that's what we're gonna talk about. And I thought Loretta was jumping in as a guest, but since she's sitting right here on the other side, so she's gonna have to talk too. So now Miss Trista was Sister Addison. I don't know. Is it Miss T, Miss Reed with the T?
Look at her. I think she kind of frozen a little bit.
Okay, how you doing, sister? Okay, is that my iPad?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Let me put my AirPods in.
We got
I hear clear.
We got a little delay.
Ain't clear on my end.
Yeah, I think that's
good seeing you, girl. I really appreciate seeing you.
Everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. It's been a while, guys. So I guess this is what I want my people to know. I want my people to know this. Like, what's the first financial move people should make in January before setting big goals?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay,
Yes.
great. So the thing about it, one thing we want to stress here is that everybody should have some type of financial game plan. And we know especially in our community where we come from, one of the number one problems is the lack of information. So it's our goal, our job to get the proper information out. And that's one of the things we want to stress here on this beautiful platform tonight. So just like she say, we represent Primerica Financial Services, and the main thing is educating when it comes to making sure that you're in a proper financial position. So now we're coming into January 2026. I'm about to say 2027. So it's two things you want to focus on. Now the first thing is I'm happy to announce that the contribution limit has been raised this year to $7,500. Now what exactly does that mean? Everybody on here, and when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Everybody on here needs to have some type of retirement outside their job. And it's called a Roth IRA, a mutual fund. It doesn't matter what you have with your 401k, different plans. Majority of the time, 97% of the time, it's not enough money to retire comfortable. So it's our job to come over here and educate you. You need a Roth IRA, and it's our job to put you in position to have one. So anybody who's below age 50, you can, the max you could do every year.
As he was going to say, every year
Yeah.
is to make sure that you have your Roth IRA. And what's even more so important, you all, I'm Loretta Allen, and I have also been mentored by Mr. Jamal Richmond and part of a great organization. And this year, it's really seriously time to focus on generational wealth, making sure that our family is protected for the next generation. Just briefly a little bit about me. I walked in the house of being married 15 years to my beautiful husband, and he was dead on the couch at the age of 40. Who would have thought? So this company brought awareness in the education that making sure that my 8 and 9-year-old and myself was able to stay in our home. It is time for us to reach down in our communities and make sure that what you thought you had, to make sure you know you had. And so we're the brokers here in this area to make sure that we're helping everyone to be able to set this new year to get it fixed in 2026. And we are here to be able to help you all do that. So thank you very much, Ms. Latrice, for inviting us out. I don't know what questions you had, and I know Mr. Jamal might have went out. We're in a storm, but we are here. So how can we help?
That's right. I love that, Miss Loretta. Now, my question is this, like how far ahead? I know you mentioned Roth IRAs outside of your workplace and all that other stuff. So can you help us, like, give us a little idea how far out or ahead should people realistically plan financially?
Yesterday, because
Oh
life
my.
is not promised to us today. This is something that you need to be planning as of tonight. You know, if you do not have a policy outside of your job or a Roth IRA like the wealthy people do, you need to be making those calls tonight to say, hey, I am here. Can you help me?
Oh my. Okay, that makes sense now.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so I know at this time of, at this time, dealing with the economy and everything, some people might not be able to even give too much. So I'm like, how do you know if your financial goals are realistic or just wishful thinking? So what would be best, especially in these time needs?
Okay.
Okay, can anybody
Go
hear me?
ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we call it distractions. Okay,
Yes.
so if I'm right, I think I heard something about setting your financial goals for the year.
Yeah, that's right. So how will we know, like, if our financial goals are realistic or just wishful thinking? And that's a question I have, especially in this economy type thing. So what would be your advice for us during these times?
Well, I mean, the main thing is sitting down, putting together what we call a budget, and you just pretty much want to map out your whole year. Now, what we do, we take it from a budget, then we turn it into what we call a FNA, which is financial needs analysis, and we really crunch the numbers on what exactly we could do to put together a game plan. See, it doesn't matter where you at in life. We can meet you at that point, and then we can build you up. So I
Correct.
know some people say, well, based off my job and my income, I can only afford to do $25 or $50 or $100. It's our job to build you.
Yeah.
And I think one of the main problems is most people haven't really sat down and really had a financial game planner to help them do that. So that's what we do here. That's what we do here. So the main thing is setting up a time to pretty much put together a game plan, because it's just like you say, everybody financial situation is different.
Correct.
Mhm. Mhm.
Everybody financial situation is different. What we have to do is build you, and that's one of the things we specialize in. But I always stress to people, it doesn't matter where you at, we can meet you and help you get to the next level.
All right. So y'all hear their audience? No matter where you at, they can meet you there, and it's all about progression, and it's all about starting. You have to
Yes.
start to progress. We're not getting you to go fast forward. No, you have to start to progress. Okay. Now, if you can give just one financial rule for the year, what would it be?
It's I would say the best financial rule for the year is that and I can I could say it could be you want to purchase your car, if you want to go purchase your new purse, if you want to go even looking at purchasing a home. I mean anything that's especially high value, I would tell you wait a week.
Okay.
You know, I would
And
tell
what
you
that
sit there,
does. And what
huh?
that does. What that does.
Because sometimes you call it what impulse buying.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sometimes you call it acting too fast. I want you to wait. If you want to buy it on Monday, wait till the next Monday and buy it, because it'll really give you time to process what exactly you're doing. And then
Okay.
also, if you can't, now this is another thing I want to stress. If you can't pay for it in cash, that means you don't need it.
My, my, my.
So if you
And
talk
I,
about using a credit card, that means you don't need it.
Hmm.
mhm.
Go ahead,
And
Loretta.
my rule would be, just like that. Start today. Don't assume that you know about the financial industry. You have people that's willing to help and work with you and answer the real questions. So start today, because tomorrow is not promised to any of us.
Yeah.
So that's my rule. Start today.
I agree. I agree, guys. Now, I thank you guys for coming on. Now, I do have a phrase that I want to read out, and I want you guys' perspective on it. As you guys stated, I am a Primerica agent. So
Mhm.
you guys, if the audience have any questions or want any more information, reach out to me. But the
Can I get
phrase,
muted? Can't hear.
I
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can.
you.
I
I
can't hear
I can hear you.
Trista.
Uh-oh.
Go
Okay, let
ahead.
me do
I
this.
can hear you.
Okay. So what I want to do, I want to read a phrase and I want you guys' perspective on it. And Jamal, can you hear me now? He probably can, huh? Oh. So I'm gonna read a phrase and you can still hear me, Miss Loretta?
Yes, I can.
Cool. So the phrase is growth feels lonely before it feels rewarding. What is your perspective on that quote?
Well, my personal perspective is, now that we're in a new year and I am excited to grow in a new business, that growth is going to feel lonely, like there's no one there out there like me. But just know that there's millions out there like you. And as you continue to grow, feel the fear and do it anyway, rewards will come for generations upon generations. And so just keep going, building yourself into a new, feel the new, and the growth will be there. So yes, that's my perspective. And we're here as brokers to help you through that. It's that personal touch we got going on to help you grow.
Yes, I love it. Build the new. The growth is there. That's what we're going to
Yes.
take away from this. Jamal, can you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yes.
hear you.
Okay, great. I'm back.
Okay,
Distracted.
so let me give this phrase to you too, because I want your perspective. Growth feels lonely before it feels rewarding. What is your perspective on that?
So I have a few perspectives. The first thing I would say, everybody needs to grow every year as a person, as a human being, a husband, a wife, a father, a brother, a sister. You need to be growing. And when I think about growing, first of all, self growth. What kind of books are you reading? Is it leadership books? Is it mental? One book I would recommend is John Kehoe, Mind Powers. What books are you reading? Because you gotta focus on growing every year as a person. You gotta grow. If you're not growing, you're dying. Now, Primerica growth, it just depends. You got different options when it comes to Primerica growth. Let's start off with the income. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You know, I know there's a lot of people out here who wouldn't mind making an extra 500,000 to $3,000 a month turns into 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a year. That's growth in income. That's an opportunity you can have. Let's also talk about the life insurance. Some people may not have proper coverage on the job, outside the job. Coming through us now is what, 2, 3, 4, 500,000, a half a million. And then what's most important, what gets me excited, is growing your savings.
Yes.
Is growing your bank account, because the first thing is what, 30, 60, 90 days emergency savings, and then we move into the mutual fund. You gotta build savings out the job. And let me, when you, because I went all the way around, Teresa, when you said it, but nothing gets me more excited than watching my account grow. Nothing gets me
Yes.
more exciting knowing that one day I could retire comfortable. One day when my children are ready to go to college, we have something in place to protect them. So, so just like I said before, and I say it again, you start wherever you're comfortable at, and our goal is to grow you. Is to grow
That's
your
right.
income, is to grow you as a person, is to grow your savings, is to put you in a better position long term. So that's what I think about when you say growth.
All right. And yes, all of that is growth. And guys, it is going to feel lonely in the beginning because they're going to say, oh, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. Oh, it can wait. You keep pushing it off and procrastinating. It's going to be
Mm-hmm.
lonely. It's going to be lonely in the beginning. But guess what? In the long term, it's going to be rewarding. Okay. So I thank you too. Thank you, Jamal. Thank you, Miss Loretta, for coming on and sharing this financial insight with us. We all need that. You never get enough of talking about money and finances, that's for sure. We would like to have you on in the future if you may, you know,
Yes. Well, I mean, yes.
if you may. And again,
Yeah.
audience, and again, audience, if you want any more information, you're interested in a look one-on-one consultation, hit me up. I'm going to leave my email address in the chat after the show, and then we just hook up from there.
And
Thank
and
you,
and I
guys. Go ahead, Jamal.
and I just on my last comment, I just gotta stress it, is that everybody needs to get with Miss Addison so we could put together a financial game plan.
Yes.
That's right.
Please, I'm also a funeral director. So please don't think that you have all this time, because you don't.
Mhm.
We need to set up a time
Right.
to put together a game plan. And it's people now in place who look just like you.
Correct.
So please, sir, please, ma'am, reach out to Miss Addison so we can set up a Zoom so we can help you. Thank you.
Thank
That's right.
you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good evening.
Okay.
Woo! This show was packed. This show was great. We done covered a lot of helpful information for
Yes.
2026, along with sharing a little personal growth that me and Ree experienced in 2025 and things that we're going to change and how we're going to move differently in 2026. We also recognized our viewers, the most loyal, the most engaged, the top episode contributor, all of that. We did go over the voting in regards to the most unfiltered guests and the most favorable guests. Looks like everybody loved the end, but we love you all. That's definitely for sure. Now, I do have a little something to talk about these awards in regards to that, because again, we love you all. So I'm going to say this. Of course, as we can see, not every voice received the crown, but guess what? Every voice surely matters. Every comment,
Yes.
every you, every moment of support. It helps to shape the conversation. And that impact, my darling, never goes unnoticed. Okay.
Right.
We thank all of you guys, everyone, for rocking with us. And we hope that you guys continue to rock with us this year. Continue to rock with us this year in 2026. Ree, do you have anything to tell the audience or have to say in your final reflection for this
I
episode?
would say this year is the year of realization. Realize a person for who they are, what they've shown you, and move forward. It's okay to let go, pray about it, and move gracefully, because if we continue to try to hold on things that's bringing us down, we won't go nowhere farther in the future. Because you can tell when a person is here for you or they're against you. I learned last year that a lot of people was against me that I didn't know, but it was revealed to me. And now that I see it, I realize it, and I'm moving on.
That's right. It's all about not dwelling on the past, not dwelling on stuff that's out of your control. Pick yourself up, think present,
pick yourself
and move toward your future. Now, I'm still a little bossy. I'm still a little got to have the last say in 2026, because that's what I'm going to carry on. It's me, baby. It's me. So let me go ahead and have that last say. At the end of the day, growth happens when you're honest about your health, when we're honest about our healing, our habits, and our finances. Tonight wasn't about perfection. Oh, no. Nobody's perfect. Yes. It was about alignment. Okay? About recognizing that taking care of ourselves mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially is no longer optional. It's foundational. 2025 gave us lessons we didn't ask for, but absolutely needed. And 2026 doesn't require a new personality, a new image, or a new performance. It requires intention, discipline, and courage to do the work consistently, even when nobody's applauding. Okay? So until next time, I ask you guys to stay raw, stay unfiltered, and ready for the next conversation. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you next episode. Thank you.
Good night.
Hurt love is just the pain that I feel. I said it's hurt love. It's just the pain that I feel. I gave you too many years of my life, and you played with me cause you had it shook with me. Yeah, you told me that you love me and you always be there. Then you came around and played like you really didn't care. I gave you all of me, my time, my love, my pain and separation. You had to tell me, nigga, you was